Hello, I'm Archie Luxury. Welcome to the program, Fuckaroonies. Hello, fuckers, little fuckers there in the audience. And today I'd like to talk about what would happen if I was starting from scratch. I hadn't been on the horological roller coaster ride, the horological whorehouse of success. What would I do now as a 42-year-old man? I'm turning 42 in October. A 42-year-old fucker. What would I do? And I think the answer is, looking back on the watches I've owned and the time that I've had here, I have to say that I've had a warm feeling owning nice watches. It's really made me feel good. It's made me happy, and I like them. And, if I was starting my time again, what would I get? And I think, look, if you were early 40s man, what would you get? And I really think myself, the watches or the watch I would buy, I'd probably, I'd be thinking I'd be going Rolex Datejust, maybe a two-tone, maybe a two-tone sports, or, that's kind of the things that I'd be keen on. I suppose, I suppose the GMT is a great watch, because, for me, Archie, sports have never really been a big, I've been a punter, but it's more of a monger than a punter. My idea of sports isn't exactly what you'd call kicking a football around. It's other, the pursuit of Panami. So I suppose, for me, sports, diving, I'm not really a swimmer or a diver. A GMT, I suppose that's a handy piece. I do love the travel. A GMT or an Explorer, that'd be a cool piece. So I suppose, fuckers, if I had my time again as a 42-year-old man, what would I buy myself? And I'd have to say it'd probably be a steel Datejust with white gold bezel or a sports Rolex. In the Omega lineup there, would I consider anything by Omega? And I got to tell you the truth, without the wisdom and the knowledge, the one to get in the Omega range is the Speedmaster. That's the one to get, fuckers. That's the one to get. The Omega Speedmaster, man on the moon, fuckers. The man on the moon. That's the one to get. So I suppose the Omega Speedmaster, man on the moon, I probably wouldn't have the knowledge to know that. And if I was a 42-year-old first timer, I'd probably buy that coaxial bullshit sort of thing. I wouldn't have realized the manual wind is the one to get. I wouldn't have understood the significance of that model. So that would have blown over. But I think myself, if I had my time again there, I suppose the Rolex steels would be very, very strong. And they're a great watch. You can't really criticize the Rolex steel pieces. They're a fantastic watch which would give you pleasure. And it would be a watch that I'd wear to work and everywhere I went. So, I'm not sure whether the collecting bug would kick in, but I think the Rolex itself there, some sort of steel Rolex would probably be my choice there. And, what do they cost new? You're probably looking around about the $10,000 mark, 10,000 fuckaroonies. So that's probably where I'd go if I was looking for a piece. And, early 40s, that's a time. It's a significant time in a man's life. That's when he should be getting making sure he's got a nice wristwatch for himself. And Yeah, I think that's probably what I'd do if I hadn't really been into watches. So there you go, fuckers. That's my opinion. I'm Archie Luxury. Tell me what you fuckers think of that. Nice one, Archie. I love that historical perspective. Hey, have you seen Mousy and his friends?
They're dead.
What?
They're dead over there.
What happened?
I don't know. Probably ate the poison.
I thought they were your friends.
They were. But they're stupid enough to eat the rat sack. They don't listen. I tried telling them a million times, and they were like, "Yeah, it's food."